Kevin, Red Living Philippines. I need to make some yard fertilizer for the I need to make lawn fertilizer for the grass in the yard because, you know, they don't sell it here. I've looked, maybe I just don't know where to look. I've looked online, I've checked out stores, but you can't get like a Scott's Turf Builder or anything like that here. And the grass needs nutrients, trying to get the frog grass to thicken up. I'll show you that later, but I found a recipe on the internet to make do-it-yourself, homemade grass lawn fertilizer. So let me show you what I got for ingredients and tell you what goes in it. It makes a gallon batch, so that's 4 of these. Because this is 4 cups, it's 16 cups is a gallon. I'll use this because it needs to be bigger than a gallon because the recipe calls for a half a cup ammonia water. I bought a 3-pack. A half a cup of plant fertilizer. A half a cup of mild dish detergent or baby shampoo you can use. I got dish detergent. You want stuff that's not bacterial, you know, bacterial soap. You want the non-bacterial soap. I think this is to make the ingredients stick to the grass so it doesn't absorb in too quick. And then 2 tablespoons of Epsom salts. I got, well, Dr. Teal's pure Epsom salts, S&R. And then I bought this online. I think it's 100-to-1 ratio. I had to figure that out. I know that wasn't exactly what it called for. That's all I could find. I think it's supposed to be 60-to-1 or 80-to-1. I don't remember. Anyhow, let's make up some lawn fertilizer. Fertilize the yard. At least try one section of the yard. That way if it kills the grass, it don't kill the whole yard, just a section of it. Alright, let's put these ingredients in. I've got the 16 cups of water, 64 ounces, 1 gallon. Let's do a half a cup of actually we should do this soap first. That way the other stuff kind of rinses out this half cup. Half cup. Some plant food. Guess I should shake it. Half a cup of ammonia water. Damn, I need something to stab in there. Looks like 1 bottle. It's a half a cup. Ooh, this stuff's strong smelling. Definitely smells like ammonia. got soap all over my fingers. Alright, let's do the 2 tablespoons of Epsom salts. Broken up a little bit. There's 1. 2. And then the beer. We use it to kind of rinse this out. Whoa! Guess that's a bad idea. We'll just pour it slow. The Epsom salt plugged the funnel up, that's why. That's all the ingredients. Shake it up. There it is. Now I have to go out and spray it in the yard. I'll show you the state of the yard and some things I'm doing once I get out there. So here's the frog grass that got put in about 1.5 years ago. As you can see, there's thin spots. And then there's thick areas. So this is where the sun was hitting it the most back in January and February, and we let it actually, it was dirt where it's thin here, like this throughout the whole yard. So I was out March, April, and May watering the heck out of it to try and get it to come back. It's come back for the most part, but it doesn't have any food. See, it's thick over here. It needs sun, and it needs both sun and shade. It's thickened up over here. It was pretty thin over here by this tree. It's filling in slowly. So I'm trying to get the yard to fill in, and I want some fertilizer to help with that. Same with over here. It was dirt in the middle where you see it's thinner. It's filled back in, but I want it thickened. Like you can see, it's really thick right there, but it's thinner along the edge there. It was kind of really bad over here. My wife and her sister have been pulling the weeds out because the weeds like to grow in when there's no grass or the grass isn't thick. The other problem I'd mentioned before is grass needs sun, and it gets 0 sun under these 2 trees. So you can see it's very thin here. It's like rainy season didn't help. It washed some of it away. It's been raining for like almost a month non-stop. This part of the grass used to be the best part of the lawn, not anymore, because the trees got trimmed back, but then they grew back over it, and then it couldn't get any sun, so it started to do that. So I've been slowly cutting these branches away to get some sun in there. We need to get a big chainsaw. We have one. Get some. I can't do it. My foot surgery. I still can't balance on ladders and stuff to get up there and cut the big ones. Basically, to cut this whole section off right here, and cut this whole back section off here. So basically you'll just have this tree, these two, out over the middle of the yard, and they need to be cut down a little shorter. Up there, but right about, where is it? Just under there maybe. Anyhow, let me show you my tree trimmer. Maybe I'll trim a couple of branches before I spray fertilizer.
All right.
Okay, let's take a few branches out.
Careful. There you go. Aru, ala ng tanamang kenin eh. Alright, go. Kasi nga, masyadong maano eh. Ay! Sige, nothing, the plant. But it's okay. They didn't move them. It's almost done.
There.
It's a good thing we brought that, huh?
Yeah. Trim out these trees. Get it so we get some sunshine in here after rainy season to get this grass to come in and fertilize it so it looks better.
Yeah, you can cut.
Go over here. I think I'll cut this one next. We need to get some sun over here. I gotta cut some on this side so some sun gets in here.
And then I'll start cutting the small ones.
But the goal is to get the whole yard sun and get it to thicken up like these two spots. These are my two best spots. Made some pretty quick work of the smaller branches. You can see all the branches. We got to cut them up to be removed. You can see this corner of the tree is trimmed up. It probably need to take more later. The what do they call themselves? I call them garbage men. The waste management. Mabalocket Waste Management. There you go. They only take so much on the regular trash run, so gonna have to cut this stuff up, stack it, bring it out front for the trash on Monday. Bundling some wood, the branches, and of course whenever you try and do anything during rainy season, what's it do? It's raining. So to cut this other pile up. So I didn't do a closeout, or I wasn't recording when I thought I was. I thought I did a closeout. Either way, here it is. So I mowed the lawn, made some homemade fertilizer from a recipe from the internet, and chopped up some tree branches to get some more sun in the yard. And I was able to, you're supposed to wait 3 to 4 days after you mow the lawn, before or after, before you add fertilizer. So I waited, and after the July storms went, there was a pause for about 4 or 5 days, so I was able to get one batch of fertilizer, and I wanted to test it to make sure I didn't kill the grass. So here it is. I only did 2 sections because I didn't know if it was going to kill it. Heaven forbid. So it looks like so this is about 2 weeks after applying the fertilizer. Let's take a look. I think it thickened up, but I'm going to put another one this afternoon, and maybe in a month or two I'll do a follow-up video and see if everything's thickened back up. But here it is. This section was done. It looks like it's thickened up. It used to be kind of thinner like it is over here, with some bare spots. Not as bad, but it looks like it thickened up. I'll spray another one this afternoon before the next set of storms come, being rainy season, but it still got some bare spots over here, but we'll see. So that being said, let me step out of the sun. Kevin, Red Living Philippines, hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, leave a comment, and tune in for the follow-up video to see if the homemade fertilizer works or not. Have a good day.